Did you perceive any benefits from that?
Yeah, so that was the first thing. Yeah. So that was the thing that was kind of mad because at that point I was quite skeptical, still quite skeptical, even though I wanted to believe, but also I was still quite skeptical. And then I was like, let me just go with it and just see what happens. And I really felt like a strong energy. Like I really felt a really strong energy, almost like it was like, I was telling my girlfriend actually yesterday, I felt like I could hear there was a heater in the back that had like kind of switched on by itself. And I thought, have these guys switched on a heater? Or like I felt like a magnet on me. So I was like, have these guys switched on a magnet to then make me feel magnetic? And then there was like a smell of like lavender, and I was like, are these guys like drugging me or something? But then I was like, hold on, Richard, there is no such thing as a magnet that works on people, and they wouldn't spend all that money on that. You're being stupid. And I was like, okay, am I really feeling this? Yeah. And then I was just kind of like, okay, wow, and from then I was like, okay, cool, well, I'm just gonna go with it because I felt it, So yeah, and it does sound, I know that probably if I had heard this, if I had heard someone say this, I would have been like, is this person really talking the truth or something? But yeah, I am, I'm not an actor, do you know what I mean? It's all true. Yeah, it's all true. I've never really had an experience like it, if I'm honest with you. It was like he knew exactly who I was, like deep down. He was almost, without even really saying anything. It sounds mad. It really sounds mad, but really, he without even saying anything, he was kind of like taking away the excess crap that you have in your head, And then he said to me at one point, "This is who you truly are. You feel that?" He said, "You feel that? That's who you truly are." When he said that's your true self, it's like all those worries that I had from before, money, what people think, this or that really just was not even there at all. It was just like I was just so calm, just so calm, and there was nothing special about it. It wasn't like, I can now do 12,000 backflips or anything like that. It was just really, really simple.
What did it feel like, that true self of yours, like what did that feel
what? It was like, I've been looking at meditation and stuff for a while, and I would have thought, enlightenment means, and you really see a true self, you're, a superhero, and you can do this, and you can do that, and you can see everything, but really, it was really just really tranquil, like really, really tranquil. You could just feel that he knew me. I just felt comfortable with him, and he was just so calm, and it almost taught me how to be. It was just like hanging out with someone that you're really comfortable with, but also it was a bit more than that, because he was also almost feeling any turbulence that you felt on the inside. He could feel it as well, and then he was kind of like pushing it away. That sounds a bit wishy-washy and stuff, but it's true. It's really true. Actually, the room felt really peaceful, and I felt really tranquil, and everything that used to bother me, I actually did a little test on myself, and the thoughts that really annoyed me, 3 days ago, I didn't really care about them. They came up, and I was like, yeah, whatever, And so it was like, it was just the whole room was just calm. There was it was just peaceful. The whole thing was peaceful, really peaceful. Because I don't want to lose this. This feeling is, it's just really nice, And I don't want to go back into, London's really busy, so it's really easy to get lost in it. And I need to remember to stay present. Even though I did ask Shivanash yesterday, I said, I don't fully understand the importance of being present. And he was like, just go with it, because, you'll see the benefits after you've done it. But I already kind of see the benefits. Just knowing what good meditation is, even if I can't, execute it to a high level, just knowing what it is that's helpful because then I know what I'm doing as I do it. It's been a really great experience. It's a really, really great experience. Like, my heart feels warm, you know, which is nice. My girlfriend's impression says it more. We went to dinner last night and she was like, "You are completely different." And I was like, "What do you mean?" The night before I came here, she said to me, "So what's all this meditation stuff about?" And I tried to explain it, but I didn't really know. And then afterwards, when we went to dinner, she said I'm completely different. And now she wants to come. She wants to come just from the way I was, you know? And she actually said to me, "I think loads of people need this. This thing, it's like, for me anyway, I think it really, really could change not just my life, but the people in my lives."